Ayy, look, I'm like, if you broke, just say that. Ain't no need to hate. You should know that I don't play that. No, we can't debate. I'm like, if you lame, just say that. Nah, I can't relate, but you should know that we don't play that. So nah, I can't debate. I'm like, if you broke, just say that. Ain't no need to hate. You should know that I don't play that. Nah, we can't debate. I'm like, if you lame, just say that. Nah, I can't relate, but you should know that we don't play that. So now I can't debate. Ay, what the fuck be wrong with y'all? On my dick, my balls and all. And I ain't just called to stall. I'm really trying to knock down all you walls. These niggas talk tough as hell, but when it come time, they call the laws. And I really do rock with me, so tell me why the hell I need y'all applause. Good God, y'all lame as hell. Better stick to your lane as well. Look like you made to fail. I never could let no shade prevail. And I feel too blessed today. I just got paid like yesterday. And I think I fooled a while, so baby girl, put your breast away. I'm like, if you broke, just say that. Ay, ain't no need to hate. You should know that I don't play that. No, we can't debate. I'm like, if you lame, just say that. Nah, I can't relate, but you should know that we don't play that. So nah, I can't debate. I'm like, if you broke, just say that. Ain't no need to hate. You should know that I don't play that. Nah, we can't debate. I'm like, if you lame, just say that. Nah, I can't relate, but you should know that we don't play that. So now I can't debate. I'm like, what the hell be on your mind? Hating on me like all the time. Little nigga, you lame as hell. Think about me, get on your grind. Them boys too internet. Talk too tough, ain't being a threat. Good kush pack cigarette. Can't see me, my silhouette. You weak, you jive as hell. Phone too dry, no clientele. I thrive, I'm live and well. Sold out show, I'm live as well. Smoked out, been high as hell. Can't find me, just find the smell. Invest, I buy the sell. Claim they rich, bet time I tell. I'm like, if you broke, just say that. Ain't no need to hate. You should know that I don't play that. No, we can't debate. I'm like, if you lame, just say that. Nah, I can't relate, but you should know that we don't play that. So now I can't debate. I'm like, if you broke, just say that. Ain't no need to hate. You should know that I don't play that. Now we can't debate. I'm like, if you lame, just say that. Nah, I can't relate, but you should know that we don't play that. So now I can't debate.
Good morning, fam. What's good? Welcome back. Tuesday. Some interesting news for you guys. How's everyone doing? Gonna start in a second, fam. I'm waiting for some tea to come. You might have heard me struggling a little bit in the back when the microphone was on. So you know. What's happening? Jose, Andre, Suya, Elio, Lucifer, Pavel, Billy Joe. Man, welcome back. Hope you promise. My fellow trader and investor, yes sir. Short Hey, Sako, my man, what's happening, brother? Quinton, beautiful. Stefan, my man, welcome back. Greg, welcome back. Got some new music for you, my friend, especially for you. MM, amazing. All right, the fam is back at 7 a.m. sharp. Love it, amazing. Let's get it started, guys. So we have some interesting stuff to discuss here. Let me get a drink real quick. Be right back. Perfect, that's better. Amazing, fam. Welcome. Let's talk about gold in a second here. We have some interesting news in regards to the dollar. But most importantly, not just the dollar, not just gold, but also the stock market. All right, we're going to talk about this one in a second here. How is this impacting gold at the moment? How bad is gold affected by the stock market? Potential downswing we're currently seeing here. So let's talk about it in a second here. First of all, guys, all welcome to our beautiful community. Extremely happy for everyone that joined over the last weeks. We have been really doing our best improving the Discord on a day-to-day basis here. We're building more structures, better channels, everything more organized. We're trying to really take things to the next level every single month. And so far, so good here. We just released our Signal channel as well, which is great. Also, in regards to the overall general chat, it's constantly filled up with people. So is the Limitless Lounge, where people are hanging out here to talk on a regular basis in the voice channels. And I'm extremely proud to have you guys here and to host you guys during your trading journey, your trading career, or however we can call it here. All right. Also, as always, at the beginning of the stream, a big shout out to everyone who is following the Limitless 33 here. Okay, doing their work. Big shout out to Vicky. All right, I love Vicky. She's always here in the chat, on YouTube, on Discord. She's watching every event. She's writing everything down. She's eating right. She's doing her exercise. She's also studying on a day-to-day basis. Vicky is the prime example of how you can work on yourself, improve and get better over time. So shout out to Vicky. I'm not sure if you're watching or not here, but much love to you here. Absolutely amazing. Gavin, of course, our man in the back here. Hey, where am I? I should be boxing here as well. Oh, there I am. That's looking good, bro. That's looking good. Where's me? Oh, you didn't record me. All right. We had some epic boxing sessions on the rooftop. Very, very nice. Very, very clean here overall. Yeah, much love to the fam. Much love to the fam. You guys are doing absolutely amazing. Couldn't be more proud here. And you guys are absolutely all crushing it and sharing, helping each other out here. Before you know it, we are at 13,000 subscribers here. Let's see how many likes we have right now. We have 436 people watching. We have 150 likes here. Let's smash that like button. Let's help us, you know, gain more momentum like we're already doing. We're in a crazy momentum at the moment. And it's all because of you guys helping us out here. Trying to give each other as much value as possible. So if you want to help us out here, press and smash that like button right there. I'm not going to do it on my own video. That's a little bit, you know, it's not my style. But I expect you guys to help us out here. That would be amazing. Okay, so what's happening with gold? Let me know if you guys are ready for the analysis here. I have some interesting things to share with you guys in regards to gold and the dollar and the stock market at this particular moment. So let me know if you're ready. And I'm ready to rock and roll here. You guys are perfectly on time. Amazing. Option burner. Shout out to you, bro. Joy says, I made money with your POC call on oil this morning. Beautiful. Love it. Love it. Yes, the POC setups. Love it, brother. Amazing. Juan. My man is back. Love it, Juan. As always, supporting us. Absolutely ready. Absolutely ready. Bruce is not ready yet. Okay. You know what? We're gonna... Should we wait for Bruce? Bruce, we're waiting for you, my friend. Okay. Gold. All right, what's happening with gold right now at the moment? So start out at the weekly here. Okay, we opened bearish. We created a topic on a Monday. We flipped that wick and we're coming down right now at the moment. It's pretty straightforward here. When looking at, for example, right now, particular weekly support, we have this level. And we're actually right now at this particular moment, like really at this particular moment, we're right now breaking support here. Kind of holding on towards it at the moment here. If you go to the daily, then you see that this zone right there is where we actually find us some strong daily support here. This is at the 1902.5 roughly. This is where we at right now. Literally where we at right now at this particular moment. We're kind of breaking through it here. So what is happening here? Well, first of all, we were talking about it yesterday. And we said to you guys that, okay, if the dollar doesn't break the highs and it comes down, this should help us with gold here. Okay? And what happened here is that the dollar did not break the highs, at least not yet, for now. And we actually saw eventually, and this is what we were waiting for, at least some sort of rejection. And this is what we're currently seeing for the dollar. So the dollar right now, at the moment, is coming down. And you might think, okay, Lorenzo, you just told me that there is a strong negative correlation between the dollar and between gold. So what is going on here? Well, there is an exemption where we have to look at a couple other charts in order to understand what the correlation is and what is currently happening. And for that, we have to understand also sometimes what the stock market is doing. So let's, for example, have a quick look at the S&P 500. All right, over the last hours, the S&P has been coming down. The Nasdaq has been coming down. Okay, both of them have been coming down quite aggressively. The US 30 has been coming down also quite aggressively as well. So what is the reason? What is happening here? Well, the VIX, all right, the volatility index has been going up. All right, it found support at this previous low right here. And the moment it bounced from the zone and it shoot up, the stock market came down here. And what happens when the stock market tends to come down or when the stock market tends to pivot potentially? What is them going on here? Well, let's go back to the S&P 500. And let's understand that we are at the daily chart. We were at the weekly here. And we are coming down right now. We got it rejected right at this high. Okay, so we came into the weekly high here. We are now at the top of this range. And we got rejected right at that particular level right there. So now we're here. And we're looking to potentially come down towards the lows of 4,385. So it's a little bit further down for the S&P 500 here. So when you're at a crucial point here on the higher time frame for the stock market, particularly, and there is a chance of a pivot, then there are a couple things that you can do as an investor. you can get out of the stock market, sell your positions, and you can buy something else. And there is something that you can buy that is still extremely trusted by most companies, individuals, high net worth individuals, whatever it is. The regular, Peter, whatever, they're all buying one thing. And sometimes they're buying gold. Why? What's the reason? Well, people buy gold because it works as a safe haven asset, right? You're, not sure about what's going on in the overall economy. You tend to buy gold as a safe haven. However, if you feel quite comfortable about the overall economy here, and this is just a potential pullback scenario, you buy something else. And what you buy are government bonds here. So I'm going to go to the basics truly to pretty much explain what government bonds are here and how it works and how you can look at it on the charts and why it's so important for you to add this to your trading. Okay, before we start trading. Government bonds, pretty much. Just imagine that you are lending money to the government, right? So you're lending your own money to the government. You buy stocks, you want to get a return on your investment here. Well, the government can promise you a return on investment, right? Depending on how long and you want to hold these bonds, they give you a certain percentage. And that percentage is like a fixed interest rate that's paid every 6 months. So you can get a certain percentage every 6 months. A lot of companies do that. Why? It can work, gives you tax benefits, you name it. All of that stuff here. You don't have to do gold, by the way. So therefore, government bonds are an easy way out for people when they're not sure, okay? And what tends to happen is that also people tend to sell gold when buying government bonds here. So when the stock market is coming down, okay, and gold is coming down here, sorry, the dollar is coming down here, you might ask yourself the question, why is gold also coming down? Well, that is because they're buying government bonds here. So look at the government bonds here. This is the chart. You have the government bonds, US 10-year yield, the 2-year yield, the 30-year yield, okay, the 5-year yield, whatever you want to call it. You have all these different types of potential, returns and so on and so on here. Let's look at the 10-year yield, okay, something in the middle. And let's look at what the dollar is doing here, because normally you would say there is a negative correlation between the dollar. When the dollar is coming down, gold is going up, but that's not happening right now. So you look at this particular chart, the US 10-year yield, and take this one to the 15-minute and go to gold and go at the look at the government bond 10-year yield right now at the moment here, okay? And let's just simply flip the government bond 10-year yield right now and see how it looks. All right. That looks very, 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 very similar to me. Okay. Now let's put the dollar here on the 15-minute. A little bit different at the moment. Okay. So what you're looking for is not the dollar correlation, but the treasury. All right, the government bond 10-year yield. This is what you want to use right now at this particular moment when we are in a situation when the stock market is coming down here. So that's what you need to know. The US government bond yield for the correlations that give you a very accurate decision when trading gold, when to enter gold here. I saw already a lot of people talking about gold buys, gold buys, gold buys. So far, there is no need for a gold buy unless the government bonds here are really turning around and flipping. All right, potentially coming back down here, breaking the lows. That could be interesting. Gold breaking the highs, the government bonds breaking the lows at this particular moment here. That is not happening yet, okay? Stock market still coming down. So at this particular moment, we just also have to look at, okay, what is the S&P doing? Is there a potential chance of recovery here? And could this have an effect on the government bonds? Therefore, automatically about gold as well here. So I hope that makes sense for you guys. Just the reason why I wanted to show you guys is because it's important to understand that the dollar is not always correlated. And when it's not correlated, you simply want to look at what the government bonds are doing here, and especially the treasury of the United States and how that impacts or has an effect on the gold price at this particular moment as well here. So for that particular reason, there is no need to look for longs right now for gold at this particular moment, unless we flip and we're seeing these structural breaks here happening, and the dollar is also you know, giving us a secondary confidence for our gold trade potentially that we can look for. So based upon that information, there we go. I think we're back. Thank you, internet. Thank you very much. Let me know if everything is good so I can continue here. Let's wait for some guys here in the chat. Nothing we can do here. I bought the best possible internet on this island. The highest, most expensive internet here in Bali. All right. So that's all I can do. All right, we're back. So again, to come back real quick, the dollar index is coming back down to the Sunday open right now. And this is literally where we opened the market. Okay. So what's happening? If we tap here, we're going to find out if we're going to close below it or above it. And we just bounce from it to look for higher targets. Or if we actually start breaking below the Sunday open, to potentially look at further continuation to the downside here. Understand that if you open up bullish on a Monday and you close bearish on a Tuesday, that there is a big chance we're going to see that continuation to the downside for the dollar here. All right. That's all I can say in regards to the dollar. But that's something to take definitely in consideration here. So far at this particular moment, you would say that if you look at gold right now, yes, we have been coming down here, but we have been coming down in a pace where you're like, man, they're building tremendous amount of buy-side liquidity here at this specific moment. What is going on? Well, we simply right now really have to wait for a flip, a turnaround in this case here, unless we pretty much close or take out this wick here. Okay, take out this wick of the previous candle, calm down, and we might particularly go short here and just look for the continuation down here, because gold still has, of course, if we break this support here and we close below it, you know, downside potential. There's much more downside potential here as well. Look on the weekly, we have that massive gap here. If you go to the monthly, you can find support right at like 1830, you know, coming up to like the 80, 40, 45, something in that manner. So there is still a long way to go for gold. If we decide to break and close it, we are at the most important level right now for this particular amount for gold here. But do take consideration that if you don't have a top wick and you still have around 30 minutes to go, you can better wait for that closure to happen. Let's see how it goes with gold from there. So very interesting overall. I'm very, very curious to see if we can look for potential continuation down here. If we do look for continuation, then what I'm looking for personally is to look for continuation below. And let me see where we're at here. This is practically the 1900. Yeah, practically the 1900s, 1901. If you look for continuation to the downside at this particular moment, something like that. We are actually already coming very close right now. So interesting. Okay. So let's see if we can look for shorts below the 1901, 1901.8-ish, something like that here, that would take out that previous wick and look for further continuation down here, or we turn around, flip here. This is just where we need to wait for that closure and to see where we at as well. But again, the government bonds here, pay very, very close attention to it. This is the moment to look at this chart rather than the dollar index when you see the stock market coming down here. Very important. We have news today. Yes, we have some news today. It's I believe the manufacturing index. Let me check and confirm this real quick with you guys. But that news is coming in an hour as well. Yes, okay. The retail sales indeed. The retail sales are coming out here in around 1 hour from now as well. So do take that in consideration. Are you doing all right or all left? I'm doing all right. I'm doing all right. I'm doing all right. The other layer is the Euro USD. Okay, the Euro USD is interesting. In this case, the Euro has been coming up eventually quite aggressively here. We also have the Sunday open right there. What needs to happen is that we break above the 109.64 and that the dollar comes down below the Sunday open. And then we have a nice buy. Look for continuation here based upon the previous week and the continuation of that candle. For us to look for continuation because you're back above the Sunday open as well here. So if you come up and you close and you bounce above it, definitely can start looking for continuation. This is the last high that put in the low. If you break this high, you could see, okay, potential continuation. If the dollar does the same thing, it comes down here. There we go. What does no top book mean? Could be just a fake out, a fake push to the downside. Liquidity left over right there. Usually before the closure, you should see already demand massively increasing. Could be aligning with the treasuries. Let's see how this goes, and the dollar as well. So let's keep a close eye on gold here, and if you can break this high. But if you really come down further, we close this candle bearish and we still come down here, yeah, we might be start looking at more downside potential because we're start to break daily support, and that's a significant level to break. So yeah, let's see how that goes here. Okay, look at the EURUSD. We just looked at the EURUSD. Okay, check GJ. Because I'm on a buy on GJ. Yeah, let's do a couple of them. Let's go to GJ indeed. Let's do it. The yen is doing a bit better today. Not much. But a little bit better. Okay. However, what I see now, I didn't look for it a couple hours ago. So our rejection point is now. We need to break this high. And the British pound, let's see what the British pound is doing. Starting to look weaker. Starting to look weaker. Interesting. GJ, let's go to GJ. Yeah, starting to look weaker as well. Yeah. This is an interesting zone to look at, by the way, right now. If you look at this, British pound is really slowing down here. Let me know from where you bought, exactly which level you bought. We can look at a little bit more information here. If you want to be help with your trade specifically, let me know where you actually buy or where at what particular level you bought. Because that could be interesting here. But overall, guys, based upon what I'm currently seeing for the treasuries right now, with the stock market coming down, like all of these factors here are just not good for gold at this particular moment. So it's not looking good for gold right now. Just so you guys know. I mean, let's see what happens here. We have our wick. That's a factor. The Shana says I'm on buy on GG 184.9. 184.9. Okay, so you had a buy from here. You start facing some resistance right now. Yeah, let's see how we react here, but this is not looking particularly strong to me at the moment. Just the structure itself is not giving me good vibes right now. But yeah, it's up to you, man. Up to you. Gold giving me a headache. I bought it at 1906. Yeah, you bought it probably at daily support here. A little bit higher. Okay, a little bit higher. Yeah, the 1902 here, the 1903 is where we find daily support. We're now ranging around it. It's very important to see if we close or how we close our hourly candle here. And based on that, we have more information. Mano says oil is going down. Yes, I'm looking at a swing trade. I've shared a swing trade setup here for oil as well already. This is a swing trade setup for the guys in our community here. We can share this right now. One of these signals that we gave that are oil related. So it's right here, right now. We are looking at a particular high here. We have seen already a strong rejection point here on the higher time frame. This is on the 3 daily charts. Do take that in consideration. We came back into this range. Let me show you what I mean with that particular range right here. This particular range right there. All right, we tapped into that zone. We got rejected from the value area low on the 8-hour chart here. And we started to build all that sell side liquidity to the downside right now. So if we're coming down here, we're breaking this low. I am interested in taking shorts here on the swing from a swing trade perspective. So oil shorts is definitely something I'm looking at to hold longer. But not yet. Not yet. I'm waiting until we broke and at least underneath the 80, if not the 97. But it's a good start. I mean, this is exactly what I was waiting for. Something like this to be broken here, to come down and to take out some of these lows and to see how we develop here. Because there is a lot more downside potential for oil after that, if we come down here. Just so you guys know. Why is DJ not a good sell right now? Well, what I want to see, if I want to actually break this low. So if we break the 84.8, we're going to take a short. This is quite an easy one, to be honest, because this is where, you know, we're coming back to this previous range where we had this massive gap here where there's practically not much happening at this particular moment. We tap into this level. So you have the value area low here. You have that expansion, the point of control there. If you break this low now to put in that rejection point, or that took us to the value low, you break this low and you look for a potential short from there. Stop loss above that area and then take profit in that range, if not a little lower, because there is still a lot more sell side below that level. Alright, just so you know, that's something that I'm looking for. Potential DJ short here, if he break and flip and come down here and actually start coming, breaking the particular low. The structure is there. We're getting somewhere. We're waiting for that break to the downside. And gold, yeah, patiently waiting for gold here. We're getting pushed down hard at the moment. Very, very, very hard at the moment. And constantly. So we're now daily support. This is the true statement, or this is actually the true, you know, target here. If we close a daily candle below this, you know, below the support here, we're tapping into that zone and we flip it and we come down here. Yeah, there's much more downside potential for gold. So we're at a very interesting spot at the moment. We could easily see it breaking down, by the way. It's definitely possible based on what we're currently seeing. The stock market is not helping either. A lot of confidence coming together here. But, of course, we want to get a nice entry in general here. Okay? Who's the guy behind you? Yeah, good one. Are you looking for gold shorts below the 1902? Potentially below the 1902, yeah. Yeah. Exactly. We're looking for potential continuation to the downside. Yeah. Absolutely. GJ is looking good though. GJ is looking nice as well. Alright, a breakdown could indicate potential back retracement to that range. And yeah, that's something definitely to look at. something to take consideration here. If you potentially look for a trade for today as well, we're definitely gonna also look at GJ. If GJ comes down here, we will have us a nice potential continuation to the downside here. So that's definitely something I would like to trade. If we come down, get rejected, break the low, and then continuing down here, potentially coming back into the range here, top range, you know, pretty much kind of a double top formation, but it's not a double top formation, it's just an M structure. Potential flipping scenario, breakdown, continuation here. Yeah, and just for you guys as well, let's keep the correlation up here, so you know exactly what's happening in regards to the treasuries and gold. It's very, very, very similar at the moment. You guys can see it. Okay. We have a long way to go still. We are taking out highs here right now at the moment too. We're getting very close though. We're coming very close to some serious resistance as well. And yes, you can look at that particularly. You put it right at the 4.248%. And yeah, we still have some room here. So do take that in consideration when looking at gold and looking at the treasuries right now at the moment here. Okay, so let's draw also an horizontal level right here. And then we know that we are at the right track. There we go. We still have some room. All right, so let's see how it goes. But keep a close eye on this chart. Very important. How about the Australian dollar, Canadian dollar? Is it good at the moment to trade news? Make sure you don't spam. Unfair towards these other guys right here. I do read messages, but don't worry. I try to do my best to read all the messages in the chat. Of course. I like the vibe. I like the communication of the stream. All right. Talking about communication here. Let's see if my fam is here as well. Let's see if we can join them in a second here. Let's join the group. There we go. Beautiful. We're in. We will share our screen soon here. So if you want to join, you can join. And you can watch my stream. If you take a trade, you have a little bit of a less delay. Like 1 or 2 seconds less. 3 seconds less. Could be beneficial when entering here. So we will share it in a second. Also, fam, when talking about subs here, you guys have been absolutely destroying right now. We gained over 400 subscribers since yesterday. So that's serious stuff right there. My target was 35,000 this week. It's our second stream. So that is quite an achievement right here. So thank you guys very much here. And also, we're already at 300 likes. So I love it. I love what you guys are doing. Really appreciate it. Okay. Oil, yeah, oil is interesting. Oil is interesting indeed. GJ is interesting. We could be selling GJ very shortly. So that could be good. And yeah, gold pushing up. What is happening here? All right, the wick has been taken out right now. There we go. We were talking about the top wick. The top wick is gone. The top wick is gone. Okay, we held support beautifully at 1901.9. We had some support right there, so we tapped into that support perfectly at the moment. And what is happening? What is happening with the treasuries? Yes, there we go. Treasuries coming down, gold immediately pushing up. Okay, look at the difference here. Gold is immediately reacting pretty nice here towards the treasuries right now. Treasuries though have to break the lows. We have to see a serious break to the downside. Gold has to break up if we want to talk about any buys here whatsoever. We have to start pushing down here. Interesting though, before the New York Open. So that's let's see how this goes. Very, very interesting here. GJ is interesting as well. Okay, definitely worth a trade if you come down. Let's see how we close this 5-minute candle. In regards to the music, guys, quickly. Is it, what about the sound? Is it too loud? Is it too less loud? I'm trying to fine tune here. Hard for me to find out if it's good or bad. So please let me know in the chat here. Should put it louder. Bruce, did you hear about the Italian chef who died? No. Oh, he passed away. Let's just wait for GJ, Bruce. What about that? Vicky, welcome back. We did a big shout out to you today, Vicky. You are the prime example today of you're the trader of the day, all right? The trader of the Limitless Trading Academy today. Why? You have been crushing it. You've been working hard. You are showing up every day. You're following every event. You're reading every book. You're doing your best. Very proud of you. Amazed to have you here. Okay, if you break the lows, then this is just my setup. This is what I'm looking for, right? This is what I like to trade. These type of setups right here. It's something that I'm interested in. GJ is indeed breaking or coming up, showing us a little bit more strength here. Let's push through. British pound is not looking good. The British pound is starting to lose strength. So we shoot up, we came down, we're gonna push back. We are starting to lose strength right now at the moment here for the British pound index. So the yen is doing better. Therefore GJ is coming down here. What are the points for gold buy? Well, if we start breaking some lows here, we might be flipping. And if that's the case, we might have a potential situation where indeed we're holding above the daily support. We're holding above the daily support right here. So that could be interesting to look at. If we threw or actually start coming down with the treasuries here, and if the dollar potentially is following up. So that's an interesting one. Yes, unfortunately, in regards to the signals, I had 2 signals today. And one of them played out perfect. Absolutely perfect. Talking about the Australian dollar. Consolidating, coming down, pushing up, then breaking the low. We're seeing something very similar with GJ right now, by the way. Very similar. Not the same, similar. But in this case scenario, I had my alert set. However, the alerts didn't work. And there was apparently, and I found this out later here, I thought it was my mistake. And that I didn't set the alerts here. However, there was an issue with TradingView where they had a maintenance where alerts didn't work for a couple hours. And therefore, I didn't get my message about this trading dollar against US dollar here. Unfortunately, it's good to see that it plays out though. You know, that it's the perfect setup. You know, would have taken a short there, stop loss above, taken it down here. Would have been a nice trade. Would have been the second signal of today. However, unfortunately, my alert didn't go off or didn't work through TradingView, so therefore I missed it. I missed this trade here. So yeah, gonna stay extra sharp and not just only rely on alerts. And yeah, that's my responsibility. So yeah, it is what it is, but also that is part of the game. Lorenzo, have you actually tested Funded Next? And what do you think about the Express Challenge? Yes, we test everything ourselves before we promote it, of course. And we also do our due diligence. We talk with other guys here. We let other people in our team test it out. So yeah, I personally prefer the Express Challenge. I like it a lot too. Greg says yes, also had an issue with the alerts. Mike, same here, missed GBP cut trade due to the alerts not working. Okay, there we go. Okay. Yeah, it is what it is. It is what it is. So this is GJ, next target is 189.062, my view. From here, from right now, let me know. You can get now a 35% discount on your Funded Next challenge. So if you want to follow the signals, or you want to just do it yourself, and you want to join the live streams on a regular basis, or whatever, you can go to Funded Next, and the link is in the description. They have a 30% discount. We get a 35% discount because we are limitless. Okay, only with the code limitless35, and we are 100% against time limits. Okay, we don't work with time limits. Bunch of crap. Don't do them. That's not how traders rule. You should take your time to pass your challenge. All right, so therefore Funded Next is an option. What are we waiting for? I'm waiting for a break below the 184.8. 184.8. Continuation potential to the downside. This is a nice rejection point. Value area low, of course. We broke out of that range, pull back. If we now break the lows here and getting pushed down, we're going to take a short here. We're going to put our stop loss above the highs and see how it goes. And then for gold, we need a little bit, slightly a little bit more time. See what's happening here in regards to the treasuries, gold, daily support, 1 hour closure, and so on and so on. Tell us something about the dollar today. We have big news. Yeah, so the news today, the core retail sales. Okay, the CPI actually came out last week. I think that was an important one to take in consideration here. And now the retail sales are following up here. Okay, so the retail sales are extremely important. It's similar to the consumer sentiment. It kind of measures, the amount of spendings in regards to, retail, what we are spending on a day-to-day basis in the month of July. And this is important measurement tool to see what the sentiment is of retail in regards to, the overall economy. So what we're looking for is, of course, higher than expected. Now, this is what we're currently seeing. If we look at the retail sales in general, the core retail sales are indeed lower than expected here. So if that's both the case, and we're going to exactly see this particular outcome or similar to that, we have one positive, one negative, and that should balance each other out here. Yeah, something in that manner. So I personally do not have too much of too many expectations today, to be honest, in regards to the news here. Is this going to have an effect on gold? We're going to find out. We will find out. We will find out. Yeah. Gavin says, since I've started watching you and your analysis of charts and all the information Limitless launch, I have now got 2 Funded Next 25k accounts and Forex Funder 50k funded account. Very happy. So you have 3 accounts. Wow, amazing. Congratulations, that's great to hear, man. Preserving. That's your step. Let's preserve your accounts here. But congratulations, you're in the top. Top here. I'm very happy for you. We're gonna follow your lead. Let's all follow Gavin Glag and let's do his thing. Congratulations. I want to see more guys in the community getting funded. We're seeing people getting funded on a day-to-day basis right now already. Very happy to see that. Always great to see. However, of course, passing your challenge is one thing, okay? But you know, maintaining your account is a whole other layer. So do take that in consideration, of course. So imagine we're taking a short here below the L184.8. Our stop loss and break even point should be around the 184.66. $184.66, something like that is our should be our first TP point, and our first yeah, where we put our stop loss and break even. Please tell me what are we looking in for gold and GJ. Go a little bit back to the beginning of the stream. It's like 10 minutes max, and you will have the answer there for gold for everything here. 7 a.m. Who was here at 7 a.m. today? Press a W in the chat for yourself. Ryan says, will you be entering a breakout or are you waiting for the flip after breakout? This is on the lower time frame, Ryan. So we might see this happening on a closure on the 5 minutes. Of course, we're reaching now the hourly closure as well. So we're coming close to the hourly closure. If we break now, we have to wait for the hourly closure and see how we develop with the candle structure, like you said. But something definitely that I'm interested in here. Let's go. Let's go. That's amazing. Priya says, I like your hair. Thank you, man. I'm not bald yet. I'm not bald yet. Let's see what happens in the future, but so far so good. So far so good. Amazing, guys. Amazing that you guys are here. Most of you guys came here at that 7. Love it. True commitment right there. Is your dad bald? No, my dad is not bald. No. Priyan says, I just got a margin call with a $42,000 account. Welcome to the club, bro. Welcome to the club. It's a good experience. Why do you put your TP on GJ too long? We have, so for example, we put our stop loss and break even already way before that. We have indeed an air of kind of an OB right here before. We have highlighted this one at 184.6. But there is a big chance that if we come down here, that we potentially come down towards these lows right there, that we start to break out of this range. And this could easily be just a massive manipulation to the downside after this breakdown. I've seen it many times before. Taking out potential lows here is something that I've personally seen happening. The Sunday open is right below as well. And the Asian low is right here. Asian low is right below as well here. So if we come down with New York, maybe this could be a target. Who knows what's happening? This is on the 5-minute chart, so the Asian low is right there. And that was my initial target. So if that's the case and we come down, we have the Asian low right here. How long will this promo code work for? 1 more week. For Funded next. Bro, there is Highland News in GJ. We have, in my opinion, not much happening here. We are going to see some news for the dollar though, and this could have an impact as well. Yeah, gold is starting to push. That's interesting. Definitely interesting level. Recess Discord stream. Okay, yeah, that's a good point. Let's get it sorted. Let's share it with the fam real quick. There we go. There we go. Sharing our screen. Right here, right now. Beautiful. Love it. Hi Lorraine, can I ask what are your time settings to the Asian London New York session? The basics, the foundation itself. I tend to use just the standard time sessions here. I had a while where I changed it to different times. For now, it's the foundation here. It's a different indicator. It is called the Asian Session Range, created by Rob Minty. GT says gold and the dollar is pushing same direction, manipulation. Yeah, that's because of the treasuries here and the stock market. When there is a lot of fear in regards to, or not fear, but when people are leaving the S&P because they want to buy, or they're buying government bonds, then yeah, this has potentially a different effect on gold, which is strongly correlated than it is with the dollar itself. So for now, we have to look at the treasuries and the 10-year yield to see what's going on with gold here. Two more minutes to the open. Let's see. Amazing. Almost 1,000 people watching already in like what, the first hour. Amazing. Thomas is coming soon, guys. I know you're coming for Thomas here. Thomas is coming shortly. Short says, entering my son GJ right now. I would wait a little bit. Just a little bit. Can you introduce books to read when we're trading? Yes, we have a couple of nice books here to talk about yeah, potentially this session. That's a great idea. That is a great idea. If you are in the V3, by the way, we have a channel for that as well. Just so you know here. A lot of books in there. Thank you, Gigi. Thank you very, very much. Thank you for sharing. How's it with taxes in Bali? It's good. Lorenzo brother, see the 2-hour chart of gold. Isn't it looking good for a buy opportunity? I do agree that I like it. I'm starting to like it here. The 2-hour is not that, yeah, we're starting to slow down a bit. The hourly candle just closed. Hourly candle is just closed here. Treasuries are starting to slow down a little bit. Which is good. Which is very good. Very good. Yeah, let's keep a close eye on it. I'm gonna set an alert right here. This is what I want to see. I want to see it coming up. I want to see it breaking below. For GJ right here. Gold is definitely interesting. We held perfect support here. We held above the daily support for now, at least. And yeah, this is just the start of something something good. A potential flip turnaround here. This is where you break the highs. This is where you start breaking serious highs. A serious potential to the upside if you break the 1905. But that's in essence the high on the 5 minute that took and practically built that low here, created that low here. Interesting. Let's keep a close eye on what the dollar is doing as well. The dollar at the moment. GJ's very close though. Yeah, dollar is still ranging. Dollar is still ranging. Okay. So if the treasury come down here and gold breaks up, we might look at longs here for gold. But I want to see at least a lower low here for the US government bonds. I want to see a lower low. I want to see a lower low getting taken out here. Or a low getting taken out. Which we haven't done practically this whole day. Do you have a link to the Whipsell song in there? No, I use it as an alternative software. Unfortunately, I don't have Spotify. I don't have Spotify. I don't have Netflix. I don't have that stuff, unfortunately. Just Game says, bro, talk about the news. We just talked about the news. But you have a Lambo? No, I don't have a Lambo. I had a Range Rover, but I sold it. Sold it. Don't have anything. Don't have a car. Yeah, not necessary here. Do you enter trades based on chart patterns? No. Not just based on the chart patterns, structures, overall structure correlations, you name it. Have you entered the trade waiting for GJ short? We're waiting for shorts here. Feel bad you don't have a car. You are kind of guru to us traders. Yeah, sorry. I don't have my car anymore. I had to sell it to buy a new challenge. Again, tapping into the vel very low. Gold waiting for higher high. No, guys, I live in Bali, man. I live on an island, and if you guys know what's happening here in Bali, particularly, there is just no room to have a nice car here. Like, it's first of all disrespectful to the culture. So you're gonna go to a small Indonesian island where you have Balinese people, very respected people, very humble, believe in karma, you know, are very, very respectful, and you're gonna buy a Lambo or Ferrari or a fat Range Rover like I did. I was an idiot. And I'm gonna drive around there in Bali being the cool dude. That's not the way to do it. If I want to do it, you know, I'm going to go to Dubai. I'm going to live in Dubai. I'm going to buy my Ferrari 812 Superfast GTS straight away. And that's it. But not in Bali. In Bali, it's, you know, it's very, very low profile. The surfing mentality. Of course you have the clubs. Of course you have everything. I don't, you know, it's not my thing anymore. I want to build and I want to make a shit ton more money. And especially with the fam right now. If you would have a fast car in Bali, then you cannot drive it faster than 40 kilometers per hour. So that's not going to make us happy. So I hope that guy didn't actually sell earlier. All right. You want to break the low. Very important. If we close this 15-minute candle above here, for now the setup is invalidated. So let's see. Let's see what the dollar is doing. Dollar is moving slightly. Waiting for news. Short by Theo, I didn't. Did we sell? No. We wanted to sell if we break below here. We're flipping. So that's why we wait for the lows to be taken out first. Bali guys are lucky we're coming from Australia for relax purposes. You guys get easily relaxed every day. I love Bali. Amazing, bro. Amazing. I love Bali too. It's amazing. I would love to be, you know, Bali, Dubai, Bali, Dubai. That would be a nice combination. Check out the US30. Yeah, we can check out the US30 indeed. Let's do it. Gold field take out the high so far. Still pushing further. Not a single lower low for now. Let's have a look. Much better setup on the US30. Well, you're right into demand right now at the moment. So you're right into support here. You really need to start breaking below the 34,933. So it's still a little bit to go here. Now, sorry, 34,960. That's definitely something to look at here. For now, we're actually tapping into demand in strong support for the US30 at the moment. So, hey, let's see how it goes. All right, we did close below here. That's interesting. Let's keep a close eye on this one. What are you looking for on the US30 buy or sell? For now, I want to see how we tap. We just tapped into support here, so either we break through it, and we can look for continuation to the downside, which is possible, or we hold here and we look for internal structure to the upside. We're right at support here. Mini says, "Come to Iran, nice place to live on." I got some Iranian friends. in the Netherlands. I got a lot of friends in the Netherlands. Like the Netherlands is very mixed, multicultural, especially where I'm from. I'm from a city called Rotterdam. It's more mixed than it is white, if you could say so. So I got friends from a lot of countries. Iranians as well. Lebanese. Turkish. Gold going down again. Yes, gold's dropping again here. We're waiting. We're simply waiting for either break below the 1901. Alright, so simple break below the 1901. We're holding support here right now. But this is a great level here. If you close below it, I might look for sells, look for the continuation to the downside here. Especially because of the fact that we took out that hourly wick we had. I do expect a bit more downside for gold still at the moment because there is just no sign that we're looking at more weakness right now for the treasuries. The dollar is still holding up here, building that buy side as well. So at this particular moment, look at the treasury still pushing up here. You know, this is not good for gold. So either we break above and we close above this level here, which is right there, the 1905. Or we close below this level here, just to make it easy for you guys right now at the moment. And that could lead into a continuation. If we break above, what do we need to see? We really need to see this breaking below. We need to see this level being taken out here on a US government bond 10-year yield, breaking this low right here. We really need to see this getting broken if you want to look for buys. Otherwise, we don't buy. But if we break below, close below, we're definitely looking for sells and continuation to the downside right now. Because we have multiple touch points right now here. And every single time we get bought up. So if you now close a 30-minute, 1 hour candle below, and the next candle flips, comes down, we look for the continuation down. And we take a quick trade to the downside here. So just to keep it easy, we have these levels right here. DJ didn't break the low, so it seems invalidated for now. Market structure. Super important here. Zach says went to primary high school, then went to the United States to play college golf. Now back here training full time. I love it. I'm a big fan. I love golf. Gavin and I used to crush it later. We became actually quite decent. We were like, okay, what is a rich man's sport? Oh, golf. Okay, let's play this one. Let's get good at this one. Good for networking, and so on and so on. Okay, let's play golf. Longest drive to 260, 250, something like that. Why not short gold from the new 5-minute supply formed as soon as the New York has opened? You mean this high right here? From this top? Look at all that buy side liquidity was built up here. Look at everything that's built up right now. Not a single high has been taken out before coming down. We have news in 15 minutes. Check the chat in Discord. Okay, thank you, Reese. What happened? What happened? What happened? There we go. I don't know what you mean, Reese. Let me know in the chat. Nick, Imani Sani, sorry. You were playing golf, right? Yes, if you're in Bali, I think you're gonna come here soon. We can go to the golf course and have a little swing here. That would be amazing. Let's do it. Gavin, you and me. That's definitely something we're gonna... Let's do it. Let's do it. That would be amazing. Brandon Lee, thank you for the sub, my man. Welcome back. Welcome back. Or welcome, I could better say. Man, we're already at 440, almost 440 likes here. Let's reach the 1,000 likes. Yesterday we reached 1,000 likes. 1,000 likes. We're getting on average right now around, what, 12, 11,000 viewers per stream. We definitely are catching up. We're catching up. That's why. Transparency, okay? Number one. Transparency is absolutely key. If you want to become a live streamer, you want to trade successful, you want to help other people out here, transparency comes first. There is too much shit out there. Secondary, discipline, okay? You have to put in a lot of work. People think it's easy. It's not easy. It's putting a lot of work, a lot of effort. If you want to become a streamer or whatever, it's a big responsibility. Okay, you're playing with people's money. It's indirectly, of course, it's always their own responsibility. There's a disclaimer there, but still, you know, you could have some influence. So be aware of what you're doing. Make sure that you're actually legit. You know what you're doing. And then, of course, it's the community building itself, okay? It takes a lot of time. If you know what our life is looking like, the amount of hours we put into Limitless, you will think twice. You will think twice. I'm just saying. But it's so worth it. It's so worth it. Reese, his longest drive, 298 yards. Wow, that's some serious stuff right here. That's some serious stuff right there. That's it. Gold tanking. Quickly, let's dive into the treasuries. Treasuries pumping. People are buying treasuries right now. People are buying government bonds. Gold is not looking strong, not looking good here. We have 10 more minutes left for the news and the closure. So the 30-minute closure and the news. It's all coming together here. Zach says, if you ever come to Dubai, we can play. We will be in Dubai probably soon. Will not take that long. Yeah, so we're breaking down. Government bonds are coming up strong. The closure is super important. We have the news coming up. A lot of things are coming together. So be aware. Oh, look at that. There we go. Getting bought up. Getting bought up. Claudia, looking forward to have you here. Amazing. Welcome back. She says, I just started a new challenge today. Amazing, Claudia. It's your first trade. You have a no limit challenge or you have a time limit challenge. Let me know in the chat here. The strategy thing here. Look at that. Massive liquidity streak here so far. We don't know how we're going to close. We don't know what's going to happen with the news here. But look at that. If we went in straight away, we would have been crushed. We would have been absolutely destroyed. Will you trade the news today or the pullback? No, we have traded the last two news events. The CPI is one example that we traded, where we took a trade before the news. In this case, we have to wait and see what happens. GJ has moved long on its double tap bottom. My question is why you don't execute that. I don't know what you mean, brother. We see a higher high followed by a lower low here. So we came up, we took out the highs, we created a lower low. Now we're pulling back. And now we're pulling back a little bit. So this seems normal to me. And I'm not really interested in the longs here. Dan says, I think the dollar is going south, gold is going north. Interesting thought process. There is a lot of there are a lot of indicators here saying that we are still above that support, the daily support in general. We're trying to hold on above it, at least. That's why we have a hard time breaking, closing below and continuing down from this level right here. The 1900 is also a strong psychological level. So we will find out in a couple minutes here. Anything above the 1905 will be buy territory for us. Like any closure continuation to the upside around this level is something to look out for. I'm not saying it will go down, just saying you can't know yet. Correct. You cannot know yet here. The treasuries are still coming up. News is coming out shortly. Five minutes. Yeah, Wu thinks gold will come down. Wu thinks gold will eventually push up here today. Curious to the chat. Let me know in the chat right now. Of course, we will have to wait and see. We have 4 minutes left till the news here. Four minutes left till the news here. Okay. Lorenzo says, I think it will rise. Up, up, up. Melt down. Sell. Buy. Up. Push up. Wow. Much more guys are looking to go up here. That's interesting. That's good to see here. Okay. Okay. 3 more minutes left. Let's go, fam. News coming. Trader says, hi, hey man, how did you go get into trading? And how did you go from where you are today? Greetings from Leiden. Great question, my man. I started out in crypto. Got familiar in crypto. Ironically, lost all my money in crypto. And yeah, never quit ever since. That was in 2016-17. And then the next run came. We made some serious money. Was able to survive very long on that money and to build from there. Practically build from there. Then I moved to Forex. And yeah, now we're here. Now we're building. Now we're building communities. Now we're doing our best here to teach other people live how to trade. Where you live in Bali? Where are you from? I'm from the Netherlands. From the Netherlands, right here. 1 minute to go. Trader 071, my man, welcome. Some Dutchies here. Am I the only European live streamer, or what's going on here? Like the European, from European roots, or just saying, I don't know. I'm not sure. 1 minute left, or 30 seconds left here. Okay, maybe explain inflation data correlates to gold after everything settles, or how it correlates. Yes, absolutely. 10 seconds. Let's see how it affects the dollar and especially gold here. Yen is coming down. Yen is coming down. Dollar. Pushing up, pushing up, pushing up. Gold down. Oof. Wow. Wow. Welcome to the news, fam. Welcome to the news here. Woo. What a breakthrough moment here for gold. This is truly a breakthrough moment here. This is some serious stuff right now. We're breaking below crucial support for gold right now at the moment. With the dollar being this strong here. Treasury is going through the roof here. Dollar going through the roof here. Gold is gonna dump very, very hard right now at the moment here. Welcome to the news. Welcome to the news, fam. It's Empire State Manufacturing Index, not retail making an impact. No, it's definitely the retail here. The numbers are insane. The minus 0.3% expectation coming out at a 1% core retail sales. That's a massive difference. That's a massive difference. Definitely impact the dollar here. Absolutely. Yeah, that's news, fam. That's news, fam. It could have literally gone in either direction. It could have literally gone in either direction here. Look at that breakthrough, man. Wow. Massive, massive expansion as well here for the dollar. Wow. David says, can't get an entry though, you just have to watch it go. Yeah, it could literally go in either direction here. I mean, it would have been a very, very high risky trade. A very risky trade. Man, I would love to see this when we took the CPI trade before the news. I would love to have seen this with gold as well here. That would have been nice. Crazy stuff here. Do you think it will bounce back instantly? Well, the dollar needs to break the high, so we're still there. We're still below that zone here. But it's a strong reaction. It's a very strong reaction here. The news is very, very bullish for the dollar. So let's see where we close, and let's see what the gaps are like, and if there is more downside potential here. This is definitely some serious momentum to the downside. Yeah, next support is at the 1895, 94. Getting massively bought back straight away. So this is look at that pullback already. Government's up. GJ is not reacting that much yet. This is good. Dollar is now at the moment where we're pushing down straight away. Dollar is getting suppressed again. So it took out all the highs here. This was all built up. This is taken out right now. The flipping. Let's see if it happens in like 15 minutes from now. Or at least in 10 minutes from now when the 15-minute closure is there. Let's see how we close and what happens with the dollar here. Man, look at that manipulation. Crazy stuff. We're back at the 1901. This is definitely taken out now. Was that the dollar's job? To take out the highs, flip to the downside, and to go for the particularly lows that are built up here? We have more sales and liquidity below as well. We're coming down quite heavily right now. Wow, look at that confirmation. Back into the range. Would have been a very tough trade. If you would have taken that trade before the news, and even if you were right, then you had to be selling around here straight away. Otherwise you will be in a loss right now. So crazy stuff here. That's for sure. Zen says let's buy gold here. Let's at least break structure to the upside if you want to buy gold. Let's at least break some structure to the upside here. No need to buy gold right now. I told you go buy. We're not there yet. We're not there. We're waiting for the next. We have to see where we close out here. I didn't expect such a big move for gold during today's news here. This was a 78 pip move to the downside in a matter of seconds. 79 pips. You have to wait and see where it closes. There's just no way around it. Mitigated the 830 opening and back to the downside. Let's see. Alright, this is interesting. The treasuries as well. Massive expansion to the upside. Now closing potentially below here. Daily high or the daily previous highs are taken. Not the previous highs here, but these daily resistance has been taken out. Could this be the turnaround? This could be a turnaround. Yes, this could be. Gold will keep going down. If it closes below, we might be in for a short indeed. This is the true moment for the dollar here to decide. Are we going to go for the lows now? The highs are taken out. Are we going to flip and take out the lows? And come back to the Sunday open? Or are we going to hold here? And continue. I have a feeling based on the dollar right now and what I see here. Looking at the treasuries as well here. Where we are currently in the highs on the daily and the higher time frame. We might be in for a surprise here for gold. And I'm talking about a potential move here to the upside. I would not be surprised in any way, shape, or form. What about the USD? Let's see. We started to come down hard. It got rejected, took out the lows here. I think we can mitigate the low here a little bit more. Let's see how this how we reacted this level here. I don't see any direct structure that could include that we would, immediately come up here. Because this is all the way above the 109.358. It's a bit far away. But hey, gold might be in for a surprise today. Somebody had a question about the correlation between the CPI data, the outcome, how this affects gold. Well, we could better say how does this affect the dollar itself. So if the inflation comes down lower than expected, this could be seen as a negative for the dollar itself. Why? Because there is a less chance of another rate hike or an increase of interest rates, and therefore this is better for the stock market, for other markets, rather than the dollar itself. So if that would happen, and the outcome is positive, and there is a negative correlation between the dollar and gold in most scenarios, in this case you see it clearly, the dollar shot up, gold came down, then if the dollar comes down, that could be beneficial for gold as well here. So what a move here, guys. If you catch this move before the news here, wow, shout out to you. I thought it was a very risky trade, and you should have been in and out straight away, otherwise you're in drawdown. But it was a big move. It was a big move for sure. 80 pips. Yeah, the closure is what matters now. All right, this is what we're waiting for. And yeah, look at the dollar here. This is a typical move. We've seen this many times before, where we built already the pre-liquidity. So we call this pre-liquidity before the news move. We took out all the sell side, or all the buy side liquidity was built up here. All the stop losses, stop orders, all of it taken out right now. And you flip immediately to take out and target this range, or these lows right here. Yeah, this is just a massive turnaround here. Look at that reaction. Wow. Nuts. Massive move here. Can an event like this change the direction of an asset like gold right now from bearish straight to bullish? Yes, absolutely. Absolutely, absolutely. We're trying to hold on here, but this has been taken out now. This is the dollar itself. So yeah, if the dollar comes down here, we take out these lows here, gold's gonna push further. Like the highs are taken out here. So what if your intention is to come back down to the Sunday open and the highs are already taken out, and you've built in all that liquidity here, it's like a minor chance you're not going to take this out. So yeah, gold is in a very interesting spot here. That's how they make a lot of money. That's how they make a lot of money. During news, especially here. If you take long, your stop loss will have to be loaded wick. No, we wait for the closure. We wait for the next candle to do that and to then flip. If that's the case, we take a long. Could also be a short, by the way, if you close below it. It could also still be a short. Why? Well, we have a massive wick here. We could start to fill up that wick by closing our candle, creating a new wick, new candle, and then pushing down again. We could potentially see something like this happening here. So the levels are good though. The 1901.9 and the 1904.5. So you see practically there us holding in resistance, holding support at least before for a very long period of time here. So David says, totally destroyed impatient sellers. Yeah, this is an example where you would absolutely get wrecked. Yeah. still depends on your strategy. You know, some people enter regardless. Other people wait for closures and found their own way. Mikael says might again touch the 1900. Totally possible here. We have 13 minutes left. I hope it closes lower. Yes, I agree. There are no signs here besides what we're just doing now that we would come up here unless the governments are here right now at this particular moment. If we close this candle right below, I mean that could definitely give us a strong reversal signal or a pivot point for the government bonds, for the treasury. So if that's the case, yeah, well, there is definitely some upside potential here. Token says market has been tough the last couple of days. Yeah, so Tuesday, we're like yesterday we opened very strong in regards to the dollar, which is unusual for Monday. Definitely. Gold came down, yet we still kept bouncing off of that support. So yeah, we are at a very interesting spot here. The best thing to do is just to look out, zoom out right here, and go to the daily. And even now, we still have not taken out that wick completely of that low here. But it could be partly a wick fill from here as well to then make a move to the upside. So there are definitely possibilities here. If you go to the 15 minutes right now, look at what currently is happening here. Two strong closures. 15 minutes now trying to push further. Ten more minutes left. I like this though. I like this. If we close, you know, practically like this here with the treasuries right now. If we would close exactly like that, and we would not change anything, we have 10 minutes left. But if it would be like this, yeah, then I'm bullish for gold. Then I'm gonna take a long, regardless of the risk here. I want to see. I want to be in there. Are you dodgy? Yes. Yes, sir. Once the US said no recession, gold lost its recession safety hedge. Once US shows signs of recession, gold can keep dropping. How do government bonds affect gold? Strong negative correlation when the stock market is weak. We saw the S&P coming down, we saw the Dow Jones coming down, we saw the Nasdaq coming down, the volatility index coming up. Therefore, for gold right now, this is a chart to look at for sure. So we're waiting for that to close, and yeah, next candle to open up, and hopefully we see like a nice bottom wick for our next candle. Nice bottom wick for our next candle, so we can put our stop loss below that wick and target some of these highs here. Dollar pushing down pretty significant right now. Up and down is usually a bearish sign here for the dollar. You know, taking out all these highs, then flipping, then going for the lows. So if bonds go up, also Nasdaq goes up technically. No, the other way around. Causes, where did all the bears go? That's the interesting part, hey? That's That's true. But it's hard. It's tough. It's really tough to predict the outcome here. The only thing that we can look for is to follow our rules, our mechanical system, wait for the closure, and then wait for closure above, a body closure above a certain level or below a certain level. GJ is still ranging as well. And then there is potential here, but look at the government bonds here. We want to see this closing bearish. What is your home country? Indonesia, man. Back into the woods where they belong. Let's see. 7 minutes left. 7 minutes left for that closure here. The treasuries. What are we going to do today? Okay, dollar took out the lows, now it's pushing. Right at where we started here. We closed this candle, we had the news, massive breakout, we're right back at where we started. Same for gold, right back at where we started before the news here. What did you learn from? YouTube. A couple of friends, small group of guys. And a company that I worked for, was involved in. Man, come on. Let us close at least somewhere outside of the of these levels here. Don't close right in the center. That would be that would be boring. That will be a little bit boring. How much percent do you earn, a month? Sometimes 5%, sometimes 10%, sometimes 15% on a very good month, even 20%. In March, for example, we did that. We crushed March. I think it was on YouTube as well. We absolutely destroyed that month. But that's usually only 2 or 3 months a year where it's really good. 2-3 months a year. Besides that, I'm about, consistent profits. Not a crazy amount. Not a crazy percentage, but consistency is what I'm looking for. So everything that I've built in systematic wise, I'm trying to go for the consistency rather than crazy returns. And with the capital I'm using, I mean, you don't need to have crazy returns. You can just you can make a couple percentage a month, and that's just fantastic. Five minutes left. Give us a direction. Give us a direction here. Let's see if it's gonna be gold today. Richard says consistency is key. Absolutely, brother. And there are always setups out there. What I see is happening a lot is that overtrading. Simple. Overtrading is one of the biggest killers in trading in general. People are not willing to wait patiently for their setup that they really like. Setups that they know have a really high chance to win. They have no interest in waiting for these type of setups. They rather trade B or C setups just because they want to trade. And that's usually not paying off. Somebody shared this as well here. Where was it? And I think this was really solid information. Let's see if I can find it here. There we go. Look at this. I believe this is from Funded Next. There we go. A research of 4,000 successful traders in Funded Next. Okay. The number of trades they take in a cycle. And their percentage and their overall win rate. So like a payout percentage here. So traders that trade 3 to 5 trades in a cycle here have a payout percentage of 34.45%. Keep in mind it's less traders to take that into consideration. But the difference between 3 to 5 trades with a percentage of 35% and 25 plus trades with a percentage of 2.4% payout percentage. Massive difference. Massive difference. To take that into consideration. Less is more. Less is absolutely more. Okay, beautiful. 2 minutes, 20 seconds. Treasuries, beautiful. Let's close. Exactly like this. Overtrading is the most undervalued, underrated, and biggest killer in the trading industry. People want to trade every day, and yeah, we're trying to take a trade every day. But like I told you guys already, that's not the game we play. Why? Because the proof is there, the data is there. It's forced. It's not the setup that we need to win. Less is more. However, we kind of fine-tuned a system where we, can take a trade almost every day and have a solid win rate overall. But when talking specifically about A+ setups, these setups that you see sometimes, that's a setup that that you recognize yourself and immediately, okay, this is going to be the one. This is going to be the one. Very high chance. You guys know probably exactly what I'm talking about. If you would just focus on that, you will have a massive advantage and a very nice foundation. The good thing is though, it's a great learning experience. You learn more. You take more trades, you learn more. At least I hope so. Alright, come on, let's close somewhere outside. Four seconds. Okay, right in the center. Right in the center. Let's see who's here. Do we have our man back? Thomas. My man, you're here? People are waiting for you, man. The people are waiting for you. Press a... Thomas in the chat, guys. Thomas is a little bit shy today. He will be there shortly. And there we go.
What up?
There we go.
Hello?
Yes. Okay, you're here.
Okay. What's up, Lorenzo? Can you hear me now?
What? Like, you guys could hear him?
You were
in the chat?
So you were you were joking around, weren't you? Alright.
Thomas
What's up?
the man,
You doing
welcome
good?
back. How are you doing today, my friend?
I'm doing good. How are you, my friend? You doing good?
Amazing, amazing. Yeah, the news, crazy stuff. Gold came down. We're back in that range. We're hanging out. We're hanging out in that range right here, waiting for
Yeah, we're enjoying
some
it.
action. That's it.
Let's see. It's lovely. Yeah, you had that crazy manipulation to the upside. Playing around with the numbers again, of course, of the news with the dollar. Tapping into that gap. Then after that, taking out the lows, and now I'm waiting for some healthy price action and see if we can get some trades out of that.
Yeah, we literally had two levels very close to each other. Closure above is buy, closure below is a sell. We're closing right in the center every single time. It's not that far away, not that far apart here. But yeah, we have to wait. We have to wait and see here. What do you think about the dollar in general?
Right now for the dollar in general, if I'm looking into it, like we now took out the buy side liquidity resting above, tapping into that gap. And I still see some sell side liquidity resting below. What in my eyes, if we look at the numbers from the news, you would say that the 19, that is like insane numbers, that it's like worse than even though the other two are like positive for the dollar. So I would expect them to go lower. But of course you never know for sure. So we have to wait out for them to break either one of the sides. Maybe they do want to go up first to mitigate the wick that they made during the news.
Yeah.
But otherwise, we might see a retracement to the downside, and we see higher targets for gold. We still have some gaps on the 15 that we could fill up with some highs above it as well. So yeah, I'm right now I'm really curious on what's gonna happen. But yeah, we have to wait for it to go either direction to confirm it.
Yeah. Financial Vantage, sound is not good. If you hear an echo, then potentially you're also in the limitless lounge, if I'm correct.
Yeah, that's probably the.
And then you hear us
the
twice, so make sure that you have one of us muted, either on YouTube or on Discord. This is a very, very good sign for gold, to be honest. The fact that the treasuries right now closed very aggressively with a big expansion on the daily. We took out the previous highs right there. Or that previous high. Right now you see that after we taken out, we close immediately bearish. And this is not usually a good sign here. So this could potentially indicate a pivot for the government bonds 10-year yield. And this could be then better, or this could be good for gold. Which website are you using for the daily news? Please provide me a website. Investing.com. Personally, I like to use investing.com.
Is there also an option on investing.com that you can show only red news folders? Because I'm trying for searching for multiples. That's so lovely.
Filters, and then go to the 3 stars. There we go.
Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome. Yeah, because I'm working on something for the community as well. I'm tracking all the news events in a folder, and I'm printing them out as well. That's for me personally.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm tracking them in a folder so we can share it in the V3 and let everyone show what the news events are doing every time, and you can actually see what is repeating itself during the news events. So it's a lot of value.
Amazing, bro. That's some serious stuff. If you have a nice spreadsheet for that, and we could share this with the community, that's absolutely valuable. We did this with the CPI a couple of days ago, and you definitely can learn a lot from previous reactions. And if you just fill up the data and we can share this, that will be extremely important. It will give you a slight edge. Of course, you never know, but it will definitely give you a slight edge, understanding all the previous months, quarters, and so on here. This is good stuff for gold. Why? Treasuries are coming down here. US government bonds, treasury, 10-year yield. Coming down, pushing down. Dollar, of course, following up here. Gold breaking out. Finally, we're seeing some movement. And this could include, and this could definitely potentially lead towards a continuation to the downside here for the government bonds. And therefore, this could help gold pushing further up. And look at that confirmation. Look at that correlation, I can better say. Negative correlation here. All right. If we would flip gold, we would see exactly the same chart. This is much more accurate than it currently is with the dollar itself. So this breakthrough is a very important level to break here to the downside, which could benefit gold here. So important stuff right now. Important stuff right here. But yes, news information. Great stuff here for the community, bro. Where are we gonna share this?
Yes. We're gonna share this in the I think in the V3 library as well. That's for the case. Put it in there. And then
good.
we can share it and we can go over it as well. I think that's the best thing to do.
Sounds like a plan, bro.
What do you guys think? What do you guys think? Is that something we should do on YouTube? What do you guys think? Let us know. Press some wins in the chat if you guys think this is a good idea.
We will definitely use it on the live streams as well for everyone. I think this is just something that everyone can learn very well. And I think this is just a great add-on, especially if we have the news that we can directly talk about, you know, what the potential scenarios were the last couple of months, for example. So it could be very interesting. Gold down, question mark. Let's see where we are now. We're looking not that good right now at this particular moment for the government bonds here. And the dollar will follow up immediately with that as well. So we're still in the middle. But I'm looking into, I'm more looking into buys right now. Now I see much more clear structure for this chart here. I'm much more looking into buys than sells for now. You could say we come down so to fill up that wick. But I'm just gonna look and play it on the closure, man. I'm really gonna wait for the closure, and if you close above it, then we see the next candle doing its thing. I'm personally gonna just take a trade and just take it to the upside if that's the case. If you close above here, and the next candle comes in, creates a bottom wick, and we push up. I use an iPhone WWC currencies app for news. Pretty good for news. Okay. Yes, beautiful breakdown. Finally. This is good stuff. I don't care where we close here because everything above the 1904 is good for gold. It's actually a good thing because it means you are above daily support. And reclaiming the daily support is very, very good. What is your trading style like ICT or what? It's a combination. Combination of multiple traders that I like. ICT is definitely one of them. I use a lot of concepts from ICT. But on YouTube, there are some tweaks that I had to make that work and that make sense for higher win rate setups. So higher win rate trading setups. You know, at least 75% is the target. 70-75% is what we want to reach. Yeah, this is a strong flip here. GPY deposited GDP news earlier today and still not bouncing at all. JPY, the Japanese yen, is facing a lot of issues here. in regards to their overall structure, economy, and everything that they're doing right now. The yen is absolutely getting destroyed, unfortunately. Gold should go up. Yes, let's close at least one candle above. The next candle will potentially lead us into that continuation here. This is really good stuff for the treasuries right now. Taking out the highs, then flipping. The dollar right now at the Sunday open. If that's the case, then let me confirm this. If that's the case, then we should see at least some reaction here. Yes, almost there. Okay, we're back at where we were, where we opened the dollar Sunday. We're exactly there. So we could find some support here. So if the dollar would say, you know, take out and close below the Sunday open, man, that would indicate more downside potential. Then I'm definitely bullish on gold here for the next potential coming days. If the dollar index breaks below the 102.8, that would be a weekly candle flip from bullish to bearish. Yeah, wow. Yeah. Yeah, that's some serious stuff here. So this will be very good for gold. Let's see how we close. And if we can enter on the next candle. This is a really, really solid move here. Really solid move here. We claimed back a lot of territory. Of our territory, we closed above these levels here. We're actually getting suppressed by this simple trend right now. You guys can see it. Pretty simple, pretty straightforward. We're actually getting facing some resistance right at that level here. We also have this area of supply aligning right now as well. So a break out of this zone here, you know, would help us tremendously. A break out of this zone here would help us tremendously. We could immediately see us coming back to 1911, which is from there on a 35 pip move. But yeah, if we close this candle above here, the next candle comes up, creates a strong bottom wick. Yeah, we might be able to take the trade already. $50 minutes left. Treasuries not looking strong. We took out the daily highs. Right there. We took it out. Now we're flipping. Are we going to flip bearish here on the daily? That's right here. If that's the case, this is not looking good. So this is good for gold. This is good for gold. Show us your watch list. I'll share a link with you, brother. Let's see if we can buy here, put our stop loss below this low, and target that breakout here. I would prefer to have a smaller stop loss with our next candle. But let's see where we end up here. This is a very good sign. A very good sign here. 1 star, 111, my man. Welcome, welcome, welcome. 1 star, my man. Hope you can smash the like button for us. Help us. Following some crazy momentum. It's crazy momentum. Any trade today? Well, if you close above here now, in 50 minutes, next candle comes up, create a strong bottom wick, I'm willing to take the long. I'm just going to take the long. I'm going to take the long here. I'm going to wait for the treasuries, of course, to close below as well. Here we already have seen that closure. Or that breakdown.
Oh.
So this is a very good sign here for gold. And let's say we close there. Next candle comes down. We wick below. Getting pushed up again. Stop loss right there. Targeting the highs. Targeting. Nice. Massive breakdown. Like this is the last series high was right here. It was a serious move here. If it's a confirmed flip and we turn around here, then 1921 is a serious target. But let's see. We're not there yet. Yeah, let's wait for that closure. Even a break after this one. If you close above this one, next candle comes in, boom. Very bullish. How do you calculate pips on gold? Use TradingView. You use a tool measure. You look at this right here. And you see it right here. 60 pips. Yeah, I should have said indeed. Yes, it's a decimal. Correct. Gigi says the dollar index weekly flipped to bearish. You don't know me, son. That's important stuff here. Look at that flip. We're below the Sunday open. This is where we opened the dollar. We opened very bullish. We're now flipping bearish. If we close the daily on Tuesday below where we opened, it's not a good sign for the dollar for the rest of the week. Or at least the Wednesday, Thursday. Not a good sign. But we're finally getting somewhere. That's much, much better.
Yeah, we have an amazing push to the downside on the XY, Lorenzo.
Yeah, I see it right now. It's amazing. Dollar index pushing below. The treasuries right now flipping on the daily, bearish. All of these signs here are very bullish for gold. So we're just waiting for that closure. We're facing resistance right here at the 1907. But our next bottom wick, our next candle creating a bottom wick will be fantastic. If we can create a bottom wick here and we flip bullish with a little bit of a high risk to reward potential. What currency correlated with gold? Well, The Australian dollar and the New Zealand dollar have some sort of confluence with gold or correlation with gold, positive correlation with gold. Australian dollar and the New Zealand dollar. However, we tend to look at the dollar index and the negative correlations and the treasuries for gold. How's US30 correlated? The US30 is correlated with the volatility index, the VIX. Anga says tomorrow is new moon. Astrology trading, that's why. How many days did we have here? Since when did we came down? How many days was this? This was roughly around from the high. Let's take out the high. That's the high. This is the top. Swing high. 29 days. I'm just saying, that's very interesting. Okay. $29 days. That's an interesting cycle here. Could this mean the flip? Turn around for gold. Don't want to speculate too much here, but it's an interesting, interesting metric. We had 20 days from this initial top, or that final top here. And yeah, we could say this is the top. 20 days. Six minutes left. Any closure, any top?
Lorenzo, if you want to check, I've sent it to you in DMs. Oh, sorry, by the way, you're not talking in Discord, so I didn't hear you were talking.
Okay, no worries, no worries.
Sorry.
Yeah, what are the lunar phases? Yeah, this is something we should definitely talk about. The cycle repeats once a month, every 29.5 days. The cycle repeats once a month, every 29.5 days. That's interesting, right? Looking at the top here. The highest point of that range, that swing point, taking it from the top to the lowest, 29 days. What is the best time to trade in gold? I would prefer, I think right now. Between the New York Open and New York Stock Exchange Open. Six minutes left, 5 minutes left for that closure there. Above the 1904.5 or 1905. This is good. We bounced, holding above it. Close above it on the 30 minute. I saw a guy that trades stocks based on solar flares and sun activity. Yeah, so astrology in trading, it sounds very crazy. But there are some very interesting theories around the law of nature, practically. And how a lot of these algorithms are built upon physics and math, right? And therefore are in some ways correlated sometimes towards the laws of nature. and therefore it is an interesting topic to sometimes go over. It's a little bit too deep for the streams, but something definitely to look into. And there is a lot of data backing it up. It's not just all, you know, rainbow sunshines, like random stuff here. This is actually backed by a lot of information, a lot of data. Never really talked about it on stream before. But yeah. Three more minutes to the closure. Let's close above it. Artist says, are you tripping? No. If I was, I'm quite a logical person, trust me. But yeah, open-minded. Be open-minded. Like trying to do your research, make a conclusion.
100%.
You will be surprised. And he says, I entered to buy at 191.05 EURUSD. Should I close your weight? Let's quickly look at it. We have 3 more minutes left, 2.5 more minutes left, so I have to be quick here. You bought here? At 109.1. You should hold. You could hold here. Can we sell now? We're not looking for sells right now at the moment. The dollar is looking too weak. The treasuries are not looking strong either. We broke below this low. It seems that we're gonna close below here. So this is overall a bearish signal for the dollar. In many scenarios, we kind of held up here above the Sunday open though. But if our next candle breaks the Sunday open and we break the highs here, we will enter along for gold. Not the closure that I wanted to see, but it's look at the correlation and the closure below here on the government bond 10-year yield and the dollar now closing below here. You know, swiping all that liquidity above and then flipping, closing below. I mean, that's it's a very bearish signal. For the dollar at least. And we close within that range. Incredible, man. That's absolutely incredible. It's almost like magic. Thomas, the magician.
Yes, yes, yes.
So I heard you're gonna do your own sessions as well. Again.
My own sessions?
Yeah.
On which session? Where? Wait,
V3.
what are you talking about? Oh, in V3, yeah. I'm doing my own training sessions twice a week now. So, yeah, it's lovely. It's lovely. A lot of people like it. I like it. So, yeah, we got a competition going now, aren't we, Lorenzo?
Love
Don't
it.
we have it?
I love it.
Love it.
Yeah.
Amazing. Amazing.
Competition.
I need the people from V3 backing me up though. Like Rafa's already here. Rafa, on which side are you, bro? Are you backing me up or Lorenzo?
Yes, Rafael.
Yeah. Now you have to choose. You started it. No, I'm just kidding, Rafa. Love both of you guys. Good answer, good answer. That's a smart answer. I like that. When you do your own sessions though, Thomas, I do it twice a week. So on Tuesday and on Wednesday. And then on Thursday we keep the trading pit going.
Yeah, Tuesday, Wednesday, London session. In case you if you trade London here. And this is all next to the Signal channel and everything that we have created right now. It's all next to that as well. So a bunch of stuff in the V3 here. Cost you $97 though, one time. Gold no top wick, closure within this range. Right in the center. Every single closure right in the center, right in the middle of that range right here. Right in the middle. We have been ranging in this range since the open. We have wicked off, we have wicked below, we have wicked above. We closed right in the center twice. On the 1 hour you can see this massive reaction again. Absolutely crazy. Yeah, just to clarify, Thomas, you have been doing a lot of sessions already before. So this is not the first time, by the way. Thomas has been doing it already before, I think a couple months already. Many sessions as well. So this is actually already the case for a while. Took a little break, but getting back into it. So this is what we want to see, guys. We want to see winners. We want to see winners like Thomas stepping up. And helping other people out too.
That's what we're doing it for, bro. Creating wealth for the people around us. You know, for the family. The V3 family, the YouTube family. That's why we're doing it.
I'm a V2 member, however, I can't access the V3 materials. If you're in the V2, you should have V3 access automatically. Unless you never activated your V2 rule. It's called the Limitless V3 University. We have our Signal channels there. We have our private live streams there. We have our education there. Our courses are in there. I wanted to find the crypto materials. Okay, the crypto channel is a separated channel.
ini എന്തിന്റെ നോട്ട്
930.
Yes.
Okay.
Where is this? Wait, give me a second.
So the New York Stock Exchange is opened up. Gold is still pushing down. Gold is in a crazy position right now. Crazy place here. You guys should be very careful right now at the moment. We're still following our same rules, and that's simply just the closure. That's all we want to see, the closure below or above. This is the moment of truth though for the dollar government bonds here. Okay. Are we gonna push up or we're gonna flip this low? If you flip this low here, right now, and gold comes up, keep in mind gold doesn't have the top wick above either. Let's look at GJ for a second here. Where's GJ at? Alright, that's good. Okay. The yen, okay, the yen is holding up here. Came back down. It's enough to break up here. The British pound itself is not that strong, we know that. Pushed us up here, is back in that upper range. Okay, so yeah, GJ's might be an opportunity as well here. If we come and break this this particular low. Instead of just waiting for gold, we have GJ as well. Dollar index found support right at ICT's NWOG for now. Yeah, so that's right here indeed. Indeed. If you break it, however, right now again, I definitely look for more continuation to the downside. And like I said, this is what we did. We flipped it. This is what we did. We flipped that that treasury right here. It's gonna push gold back into the range. Also guys, follow me on Instagram again. I'm gonna be a little bit more active in right now. It's time to get more active right now. I literally stopped with Instagram. Why? Because I couldn't get verified. I'm verified right now. And there were so many scammers, so many fake accounts. It was just absolutely ridiculous. So I was like, you know what? Let's get verified first. Let's fix that. Let's get that out of the way. And then from there, we continue. So I'm gonna be back soon on Instagram again. Verified is payable, you know. Yes, that's exactly what I was waiting for, but it was not available in my my country yet. So I'm happy it's done. No more scammers, hopefully, falling for these fake messages and stuff. There were a couple guys that got scammed, lost a lot of money, thousands of dollars. I don't know, still falling for it. I don't know, some sort of dodgy broker, copy trading, crypto platform. People do it. People fall for it. It's was not worth it, so I'm happy that it's fixed. 30 minutes have no top wick yet on gold. Yes, exactly. At the same time, this is not looking that strong. Same time, dollar is not looking that strong. Lorenzo, can I get BitGet in the US? Yes. No KYC. Dude, we are so fucked of waiting. Yeah, that's the game. Look at what happened today. Like, there is not much happening. We have not seen a single closure outside of our range. That massive 75 pip move was during the news. Before the news, it came down, came up in a matter of seconds. These conditions are very, very dodgy here. Yes, you added me as a friend on Discord yesterday, but it's a different account, so I ignored that. Good stuff. Yeah, ignore every single message that comes from me. Jay says, Lorenzo, I see August is a very bad month for trading at all. It's reasonable here. It's reasonable. Unfortunately, I missed another win today for the signals. But no alerts. Alerts didn't went off here. Was an issue with TradingView, but no, overall it's okay. It's okay, but it's not ideal. That's for sure. Yeah, that's the thing. If you are a beginning trader or you're just into the game and you understand the market cycles and seasonality, especially. I don't think many people have actually heard of it, especially if you're new. You think that every month is just the same. Or it should be the same, or it should be acting the same. No, every month is completely different. So you can have one strategy one month and crush it. Next month, get wrecked. So later you start to become more adaptable. You start to develop multiple strategies. You start to understand what kind of cycle you're in, where you have to wait for in order to, increase your win rate. But that's the game we're playing. This is also the reason why we stick to the 15, 30 minutes right now, to remove a lot of noise. You can say, okay, you can trade this on the 5 minute. But by looking at the 30 minutes right here, you see that every single time you close within that range here. So the direction is not there. This is a nice flip. I really do like this though. It's a really good start here. Jesse says, absolutely, Lorenzo. I just got my first payout from the prop firm and lost the account 2 weeks after that. No top wick, indeed. No top wick. Yeah, I'm leaning based on what I'm seeing right now with the treasuries here and the dollar. I'm definitely leaning towards buys right now. It's pretty obvious right now. The only thing that we're waiting for is that closure. Man, we have been streaming for 3 hours, fam. 3 hours already.
Time is flying.
Time is flying. It doesn't get boring. People ask me all the time, Lorenzo, don't you get sick and tired of this? I said, of course I have my ups and downs. But there is no other way. I'm disciplined enough. This is what I would love to do. This is the decision I made. So this is what I'm going to do this whole year. So if I say I'm going to do it, I'm going to do it. And time flies away. Once you're in the stream, before you know it, 2 hours, gone. 3 hours, gone. 4 hours, Skyfresh says, yes, I lost my 5k funded account on my fakeout yesterday. I closed out because it went the wrong way, but the fakeout played right. For me, I just took a big lot size. Thank you for the support, fam. Truly appreciate it. Thank you for the likes. 775 likes already. We're going to crush yesterday. Yesterday we had a 1,000. We did a giveaway though yesterday. At the end. For the people that were, you know, committed. Stick to the stream, watch the stream. Yeah. We might just do it again.
See a beautiful question in the chat. Someone's asking you, what motivated you to start trading, Lorenzo? Someone's asking that for you.
What motivates me is my family. My mother is a big motivation for me personally. And it was not particularly trading. Trading just felt in my lap. That's how I started. It just fell in my lap and I was like, okay, trading it is then. But before that, I was much more entrepreneurial, started businesses, companies, trying to make money here, drop shipping, made multiple six figures there, did this, that, did so many things out. But in the end, I felt that the moment I saw a chart for the first time and I studied it and I learned a little small strategy, I knew from that moment that this is my path. And I never stopped. I just never stopped here. But the motivation, of course, I want to, see the people that I care about, being happy in life, succeed, and have not much stress. My family, my mother. Too much stress, let it go. No more stress, that would be amazing. And we're getting there. We're getting very close, actually. Very, very close. So, yeah. Big motivation is the fam. Akram says it's a seek and destroy kind of day. Yeah, this day we have not seen this day in a while. That's for sure. We haven't seen this in a while, but we're gonna see. Free electricity, and you are the motivation for us. That's a life circle. Thank you, bro. If you put in the time, you put to med school, I'm sure you can make the same wage or more. So this is how I see it. I lost a lot of money in trading. But then I was like, okay, you know what? If I would go to a regular education and I would go to like a 5, 6, 7 year program, then I would pay whatever amount of money per year, 10,000 euro or dollars per year in fees. Plus, I need to take care of myself. Plus, I need to live. Plus, I need to do this. I need to get another job. I would spend much more money doing that 5, 6, 7 year educational program than losing a bunch of money in trading. It sounds ridiculous, but this is the reality. This is the reality of life. And trading is a true reflection of your personality, your character. You learn a lot about yourself. So I choose this anytime over regular education, unless I want to become a doctor or a lawyer or something very specific. So, The money that I lost before, part of the game. If to give, to take. We always want to take. We're always here to take. In life, we want to take. We don't want to give, we want to take. That's our mentality. We want to consume. What if we all would just create? What about that? Start creating. Stop consuming. Let's make a commercial about it. Alright, so this is good. The top brick is almost flipped. This was a matter of time. This is amazing. Dollar coming down again. What is gold? What keeps gold suppressed right now? It's a very interesting question to ask. Because everything is leaning now towards bullish momentum for gold here. And we kind of have now a 50% wick fill as well. On the previous week after news here. So that's good. So just give us that closure above. Create a next candle. Come down and flip. And we will take a long. What is your big profit and a big loss? I lost over 6 figures. I won over 6 figures. In a trade. And that's why I use my risk management right now. I learn my lessons. Is this a funded account? No. I mean, late, but better late than never. I've been a lot of live streams with great traders, but it's like you're really learning the ins and outs. Love it, brother. Yeah, we're here to trade for sure. Okay, this is good though. This is good. This is good. Dollar getting pushing down. We want to see it breaking through the Sunday open. This is fantastic. Could it be better? That flip breakthrough. This is perfect. This is amazing. Like, I cannot see gold coming down here from this point. To be honest, if it happens, I quit and I end the stream straight away. If we start flipping, no, I want to see pushing now. This is actually fun, but requires a lot of discipline and patience. Yes, absolutely. Intraday swing scalp, but everything. Guys, the more I think about a freaking manipulation move like power 3, the easier catch to get those good moves. Norbert says, why don't you like funded accounts? I do. I'm actually going into it right now. Lawsing says, I watch your stream just for the motivation, for trading and learning, never for a signal. Hats off. Wow, amazing, bro. Signals are fine. Like, I want to trade. Of course, I want to trade. But I appreciate that message. Thank you. What's your take preference between trading funded or live? I think funded is a great example, a great way to build capital. A great foundation. If you have a lot of money already, and you just want to, trade on your own rules. You want to do whatever you want, whenever you want. Yeah, of course, live trading is the deal here. You can hold swing trades for months in a row if you want to. Could be rules where this is not allowed for prop firms. So, like, rules are rules, right? But I think funded prop firms are amazing. And guys that are saying you need to have a live account, I have a live account. And I'm not funded. However, the guys that are actually trading live also and saying, prop firms are bad, you should not go prop firms, you should trade with your own money. And I'm just saying, some of these guys, they have their own brokers. Of course they want you to go there and trade live. Like, I get that. That's just the reality. I mean, we're always going to be transparent here. Swing on stocks with own money and day trading funded. I like that. What are your initial deposits in that account? I think we started with like a couple grand. Couple $1,000 back years ago. How to be aware from lower time frame? They are killing me. Understand the higher time frame first. Please share your trading journey. I went through a lot of ups and downs, bro. We can talk about this. We're coming closer to a 30-minute closure. So talk about it later. But yeah, great question. Great question. What is your major strategy to take a perfect trade? There is nothing like a perfect trade, in my opinion. However, I like to use volume profiles a lot. And I have a video about this on my channel. You can look it up. It's called Indicator. And it explains my favorite strategy. Azrin says, according to your analysis, will the gold coming down until 1892 this month? Well, we're not looking strong, but at this particular moment, when you see the daily flipper happening on the treasury bonds, we took out the highs, we're now flipping, coming down. This is not good for the dollar, this is not good for the treasuries, and this is much more bullish for gold. Manu says volatility is just crazy today. Yeah, and we have been volatile in this range. And every single closure is within. It's almost like magic. We need a new soundboard, we need some new tools. But it's almost like magic. Closing. 11 30-minute candles within this tiny range. I'm Indonesian, sir. What is your favorite food in Indonesia? I'm just a big fan of the basic nasi goreng, ayam. Nasi goreng ayam. Bubur ayam. Mark Ferguson, I was up $3 million, I assume, in crypto in 2021. And it dropped 1.8 million within a few months. My biggest loss by far. A lot bigger than the drop in 2017. Well, from 3 million to 1.8 or 1.2? 1.2 million, so you lost 1.8 million in a couple months. Are you still holding? Are you still holding? Let me know. Because we have a lot of we have a positive outlook for crypto next year. This guy's spoiling our time and earning YouTube money. That's true. Yeah. Yeah. I think I showed it before. It's absolutely nothing. It's nothing. We have given more away than we earned. But yeah, the YouTube money. It's a funny concept. Have you ever felt like quitting in your Forex journey? Yeah, so one time I was so angry. I took a wrong decision. And I felt that I was trading like a zombie. I was just like staring at the chart and I just wanted to trade and I couldn't stop my hand from taking and pressing the button, even though I knew it would have not been the right case here. And one time I flipped. And I became, let's put it really nicely, very angry at myself. And that was the moment, it was like a key moment for me where I almost just like, okay, I wanted to give up. Another time, I was stuck in a position. I was stuck in a position for 7 months. 7 months, I was stuck in a position. I was tens of thousands of dollars down, stuck. So I opened the hedge against my long. I had a long, my long went down. I was tens of thousands of dollars in drawdown. Then I opened a short. And I was hoping for price to come up. And to play with a long and a short to keep myself alive from getting that margin call and getting liquidated. Guess what happened? I got racked in fees and I got liquidated. That was a $70,000 loss. I went through all the losses. I was stuck in a position for months. That means that you are, looking at your money, being stuck. You cannot withdraw it because you don't have margin to take out. You're in that position, you're stuck, and you're staring at it for over 3.5 months every single day. Every single night you go to bed and you wake up and you're like, am I liquidated or not? That's how I lived for 3.5 months straight. Am I liquidated or not? I woke up with a heart attack every single morning. That was my journey. So you think, oh, Lorenzo, this guy, he's so patient. He only risks 0.5 to 1% per trade. Yes, exactly. Exactly. Thank you. That's a compliment. And this works. So I sleep very good. I sleep very good at night right now. Just so you know. Okay, last closure. This is the last closure we're going to wait for. Anything above or below is action. Anything in this range is no trade. Crazy day today. Crazy day today with gold. And let's do the giveaway as well here. So imagine this, guys. All right? Imagine you have almost all your money, 70% of your money in one trade, and it's in drawdown. You're stuck. All right? It's a huge amount of money. You have that money, but you're stuck. That's the money you have to live from. You have to survive from. That's the money that you need to take care of people around you. You're stuck. You go to bed and every single morning you might think, okay, maybe I'm liquidated today. That's my journey. So again, it's all part of the game. You're gonna laugh about it later, but some people just need to feel the pain in order to learn and to become a better trader. That's just the reality. Some people actually, learn from other people's mistakes. The majority, however, have to go through this phase here. It's a phase. It's just a phase, and you're gonna get out of it. Why didn't you enter a sell then, Lorenzo? You're freezing the margin. Yeah. Well, That's a great question for now. Why didn't you put a stop loss in the first place? Right? But yeah. Yeah, last closure we're gonna wait for. Last closure. Final closure here. We're holding above the Sunday open. Treasuries are actually absolutely coming down now. So this is very good stuff. This is the first sign here of a strong flip, strong pivot. It's gonna impact the dollar, gonna have an effect on gold. Rio says I lost 5k because of the sessions gap. Elon Musk says I agree, burned 4 real accounts already, but still keep on fighting till I succeed. You're gonna make it. Mikael says you have to lose accounts as well to be able to learn. It's a different feeling. Guys, like you can give good tips and help a lot, but I think losing one account or a few at start comes with an advantage. Yeah, eventually, yes. Absolutely. Rafael question mark, wonder what the percentage of the chat is at this particular moment of this stage right now. Yeah, so Woo in the chat right now. We have 1,200 people watching. Woo here in the chat has been this year into drawdown of one position longer than a month. Longer than a month. There we go. Couple guys. C, Henry X, Soledad. I'm down 50%. August has been brutal. Okay, a lot of you guys haven't. Good. Set your stop loss or hedge your position if you're in drawdown, depending how you protect yourself. But definitely, if you're a day trader, just set your stop loss. You can set your stop loss wider if you want to, but at least set a stop loss. Especially if you're a day trader. Ziam, I watch you from Dubai. Love Dubai, gonna be there soon. Luke says, lost 900 euro on GJ over 6 weeks drawdown. One month, is it really possible in Forex? Yeah. Yeah, yes. It's possible. It's definitely possible. Months of being in a losing position is possible. Thomas, are you here, my man?
I'm here, bro.
What is your worst experience in trading? Share it with the guys.
My worst experience in trading?
Trading experience.
Losing a funded account over news. Well, I was 5% in profit on the account. That was funded already. So it was funded. I was 5% in profit. And I got stopped out during the news with a small stop loss. Well, I was even in profit. And I think a lot of people actually remembered this that were there. Yeah, they remember it from the V3. That was one of the worst experiences I had. Losing a 50k account, well, 5% in profit. It was pretty terrible. Mm-hmm. But yeah, it changed me up as well. So since then, I started accepting the fact that I had to risk less, even though I was in profit, because the 5% drawdown of the day can get hit pretty easily when there's a news event. Yeah. So
you remember what kind of news event it was?
It was a GU news event with a yellow folder. So that was the problem, actually.
From the British pound?
So much. Yeah, from the British pound. Yes. So there was a yellow folder. that happened before London Open. And yeah, I remember it as it was yesterday. So yeah, it was a yellow folder before the London Open, and it just shoot down, and then it shut up after that. So it just, yeah, it wicked me out 5 times my stop loss. Precisely, actually. So yeah, that was something.
Massive moves, yeah. Good that you're an amazing trader and that you are, you can get fun at any time. So
yeah,
all good.
Yeah. That's lovely, right?
Let's read some messages in the chat while we're waiting for this final closure. So far we're keeping above the 1904. Let's see where we close. Juan says, and eventually I closed my position at a 12k loss. What else do we have here? What do you mean with stuck? Weren't you able to sell or your stop loss didn't work? I didn't put a stop loss. You know why? Because I was dollar cost averaging. It's dollar cost averaging, the magic secret. I was dollar cost averaging long on the top of a daily or a weekly range. That's so smart for me. Wadi says, I was in the same boat. French election 2017, no stop loss, lost 36,000 Australian overnight, and the next day trying to get my money back. Wow. GG, no, if I'm in drawdown with swing for longer than a day, I would close it and re-analyze. Personally, been lucky with swings, haven't had any serious drawdown. Beautiful. DCA can be good at times, worse at most of the times. Yes, dollar cost averaging is amazing if you dollar cost average at the bottom of a range. Not at the top of a range if you want to buy it and long it. So yeah. So stupid. Now if you look back, you think, wow, how could I ever trade this way? How could I even consider doing something like that? Well, yeah.
Lorenzo, what is your best advice to people being scared or nervous to trade after a big loss to the point where it's fear is irrational?
Reduce
Someone
your
is
risk.
acting, yeah. I would say the same thing.
Reduce your risk, simple. Like, what is the level for you where you will not feel that scarcity anymore, that fear anymore? Is it 0.4%? You still feel it? Okay, what about 0.3%? You still feel it now? Yes? Okay, what about 0.2? Oh, now, okay. Well, 0.2% it is. Simply reduce your risk. Build up your confidence. Start scaling. Once you're back into the flow. Had anyone ever made a mistake of taking a position on their live instead of their demo? No. However, you guys saved me last week. We took a trade during the CPI. We took it before the news. We executed the trade. We had a limit order placed. And it was like a glitch in TradingView. And I would have risked, if it would have been actually, it would have been hit. I would have risked around $60,000 on that trade a week ago. Somebody in the chat saw it and said, hey, listen, this is not good. I noticed it. I was like, what is going on? And eventually we fixed it just before the news came out. And yeah, you guys saved us. You guys saved me right there. In the end, gold trade didn't got triggered at all. We had a buy limit. The Australian dollar went up, so that was good. What do you think of gold doing right now? We're ranging, man. We're ranging, waiting for that final closure. And that's it. This is very interesting here. We have seen the yield coming down strong. It's time to flip to reverse. That's one layer. So that's the first start of a potential reversal for gold to the upside. The dollar is holding above the Sunday open here. It's trying to push down. Kind of holding above, holding some support at where we opened practically the Monday or the Sunday. So we have 30 minutes left. We want to see closure above and want to see at least some sort of move. Continuation. And that's the last closure we're going to wait for. It has been a crazy session. Especially for gold. Lorenzo, could you please have a look at the EU? I'm monitoring the silver bullet. Right there, okay.
Yo, what's up, guys?
Yo, ladies and gents, how you going?
What's up, boys?
What's up?
So I finally passed my 10K challenge.
Congratulations.
First step. But I gotta do
That's
the minimum
amazing.
4 trading days, so I'm literally putting in like 0.01 lots until Thursday.
One step closer.
One step closer.
I'm not directly seeing like the silver bullet right now, to be honest. I think that we could easily hold here. And why I'm saying that is because of the dollar itself. We have no signs here that we're gonna just, continue up from now. We do see a nice W formation here. We could definitely come up a little bit more. Gold is right below. I'll keep a close eye on it for now. It could be just a continuation to the downside. But for now, I'm gonna be cautious because we still have this level right here, the 109 or 203. Gold held very strong today. Gold did its best to hold here, but it's also about the push through, right? The final push we're waiting for here. Michael Berry of Big Short fame has put a $1.6 billion short on the US stock market this week. I wonder why people are buying government bonds right now.
This chat's so quiet for how many people are in here.
I'm here for you, bro. Anytime.
Well, here, brother.
What'd you guys get in on today?
We
Very
traded
gold from
the
you.
euro against the New Zealand dollar.
Nice.
Lorenzo, oil is going down. Yeah, so we have a swing trade for that. We were talking about this already previously. A swing trade for oil, taking out the lows here. It's coming. We're heading into that direction right now. Coming very close to an oil swing. We have all the information right there in our signals channel. We have shared this already with the group. Why I think though, this is the only swing trade I posted in here. The other trades are all day trades, of course. Trades that you can directly take or something in that manner. But yeah, there is one swing trade there in regards to oil. Can you explain to us how you find this perfect position in gold? So we're waiting for a closure at least outside of a range. That range right now is within the 1901 and 1905. Waiting for the breakthrough. We have been coming down at least after the news to fill up that wick partially. The dollar is starting to lose strength. That's why I don't think that we're going to see that, you know, continuation for the euro here. And it's time for gold to push up from here, but we're still facing a lot of resistance right there. And every single closure, we have been pushed back down here. Within that range, giving us an indecisive candle, showing us no signs of direction. You promise says my major mistake, trusting a friend's shady broker referral. Should have done my due diligence. Luckily, my strategy limited losses to 40% of total capital. Lesson, no blind trust, due diligence. Always verify. Trust, but verify. Absolutely. Nasdaq has sold off. Yeah, my stock market is looking weak. Okay, guys, giveaway today. It's time. Let's do it. Let's see what we have here. Same as yesterday. Let's give away $50 one or two times. The commitment is real. The guys in the chat are beautiful as always. Trade or no trade here, we're gonna at least give away something. The market has been absolutely crazy, especially this session here. 75 pips in seconds. A lot of people got trapped there. A lot of individuals got trapped. Yeah, please drop a message in the chat. You will be selected in that list. We roll it. We roll the dice twice. You get $50 cash. Link will be... you need to open a customer support ticket. You can do this right below here. Taking it down. Come down right here. Go and to this channel. And open a ticket. And I'll... will be referred to right here. Alright, two giveaways. Let's do it. $50, $50. Let's give away some of our YouTube money. What about that? Let's do it. Okay. Joking. Please let me know. A couple more minutes left and we do our giveaway here. Let's do it, fam. Almost 1,000 likes again. You guys are crushing it. That's insane. That's absolutely insane. Oh, look at gold. Look at gold. Interesting. Okay. Let's do it first right now. Number one. Let's do it. Click. Supri Yatna, my man. Congratulations, bro. Let me know if you're here. Supra Yatni has won a giveaway. Shout out to Nightbot. Send me a message. Beautiful, bro. Open a customer support ticket. I found your profile. I have your profile. Okay. Amazing. Next one. Let's do it. $50. Boom. Next one. Flick. Samuel Wolf, my man. Let me know if you're here. You need to be here. 50 bucks as well. Are you here, brother? Let me know in the chat. Let me know. Okay, perfect. Amazing. Giveaways multiple times a week, of course. It's so boring without giveaways, right? Part of the game. Send me a message, Samuel. I got your channel. And your channel URL perfectly. All good. Amazing, fam. Amazing, 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 amazing. Okay. Where are we at here? All right. Finally, we're even still seeing some potential. The volume is still there, so give us that breakthrough. I was like, there's no trade. There's not going to be a trade today. But look at it now. Let's give us that breakthrough. So we flip, next candle comes up, we close above it. Next candle comes down, fills up the imbalance, flips, breaks above. And we might take a buy here. Congratulations to the guys that won. We have 1 minute left, 37 seconds left. Finally breakout. Finally breakout. Question is it going to be enough here? Let's see how the next candle operates here. The dollar indeed coming down, pushing down. Euro pushing up a little bit. Oil dropping hard. Oil is coming down here. Again, that signal is in the signal channel, guys. For oil. Keep a close eye on it. It's something that I'm personally looking for. As well. Come on. So we need, more guys watching us right now. We have around 1,250 people. We need more guys watching us. We all go on gold long. And we will have a 0% impact on the price. just so you know. It's not crypto. How do we win that giveaway? Giveaway has been done. We have given away 100 bucks. Yesterday as well. Okay. Closure. Bottom wick. Flip. No, dollar's weaker. For sure. Shows the wick. Bottom wick. How can we enter the Discord and how much? The Discord is free to join. Alright, I would love you to join our Discord. We're building an amazing community. We put a lot of work in our Discord. It's not a joke. It took months to create. All these ins and outs here, all these channels, setting up all the rules, everything. To have a nice trading environment. Okay. So we are we're gaining around 100 people in our Discord every single day. And you're able and free to join as well here. If you want to get access to our signal channel though, you have to get to their V3 access, and that's for $97. One time though, no monthly membership or whatever. That's what we do right here. Okay. So I'll give it 15 more minutes. I want to see a bottom wick followed by a flip and a continuation to the upside. So that means practically just simply something like this. Something like that. Giving us that wick and then breaking out here. Then I just simply want to take an entry here, stop loss below, and I target the highs right there. That's what I want to see. But that wick needs to be there. Otherwise, you're always going to see that potential turnaround. And then you enter here and then you turn around again. So that bottom wick here fills up the imbalance and it shoots up. Gives you an amazing stop loss, position for your stop loss as well here. This will give you a nice confirmation if you have something like this. Your stop loss there and you target then, you know, the highs above here. There is no bottom wick though. Do you also have Telegram? No, we do not have a Telegram. Why that bottom wick is important? You want to make sure that the demand or the buyers are actually in control here. And you just want to make sure that that's the case. That buyers are all stepping in to push price up. And if this happens, and there is no wick here, where's the pressure, where's the buying pressure coming from? Could that mean that there are not enough orders, so they have to move price up here to gather more orders to then flip? It happens all the time. We've seen it so many times where candles with no wick on the 30-minute or 1 hour are getting filled. I think we have seen this over the last weeks, practically 80 to 90% of the time. Whereas do prop firms actually pay out money to customers? It just passed a 100k account with the funded next funded trader, but still in doubt if you can make money with prop firms. 100%. You just need to make sure you're working with the right prop firm. That's it. You need to make sure you're working with the right prop firm. You have done your due diligence. We are working with Funded Next, but I highly recommend you to do your own research. Because not every prop firm is the same. Same as not every broker is the same. What about the wick on the first 30-minute candle? This is good stuff. This is good. Yeah. I have 15 more minutes. I want to see that wick fill. And otherwise, that's going to be it here. Because otherwise, I think that there's a big chance we're just going to turn around again. Are you looking to enter the oil trade? Yes. Yeah. It's in our Discord. Do you operate crypto? Yes. Do you know about Bitcoin mining? Yeah, but be careful with scammers and guys messaging you about that. It doesn't, be very careful. Danny says FOMO is kicking in. I see it. I feel it in the fam. But you know, this is just trust me. Who is here coming on a day-to-day basis? Who has seen 90% of the time that these wicks, these candle structures with when we break out with no bottom or top wick, when before the closure we see that flip happening? Let me know in the chat who has seen this, just to confirm, so the people that are new understand this. It happens all the time. And when I say 90% of the time, I'm not exaggerating. So this is where the FOMO kicks in. This is where people want you to buy. And then it flips on you. It comes down first, takes you out, and then it might go up again. What about that? Very often, yes. The fam knows here. Oil is coming closer though. We have this one in our signal channel set up. Okay, in case you want to know what it is about. Yeah, this might be flipping very soon here and we're coming down again. This is gonna take a while, guys. Today, gold was just crazy. You guys know what's up here. Gold just acted absolutely nuts today. Nothing. Massive expansion. 75 pip move. 2K out in seconds. Back where it belonged. Came back into the range. Stayed in that range for hours. Now breaking out. Now not showing us enough, demand being in control here. Gold is madness today. Dollar is coming down. It's looking weaker and weaker. So this is good to know. This is good stuff. And also hopefully you actually learned something today in regards to the treasuries. Okay, the government bond 10-year yield. How does this affect gold? How does it impact the stock market, the dollar, everything like that? Super important. When you're unsure about the correlation between the dollar and gold, go to the government bonds and you will find your answer. Okay? You will find your answer here. Dr. Finbar, why not short if it's 90% likely? Where are you going to put your stop loss? You have no idea how big the expansion is going to be before that turnaround. David says, I've always asked myself who backs up the brokers, see if these when they're taking opposite position as you are taking. OS says gold could flip back because no wick. You have got it done right here. Alright, we're going to leave you guys for today here. Overall great stream. For the people that want the giveaway, make your customer support ticket tool. The other people come back tomorrow, probably do a new giveaway tomorrow. Always want to do something, give back to the fam, to the community. Hope you learned something today. Gold was nuts. I think you understand exactly, what happened today. Don't have to explain you. Great stream. Great energy. The congruence is there in the community. We are absolutely blowing up. I don't know what's going on, but something just happened. A month ago or 2 weeks ago, something happened and we are absolutely taking over 1,000 likes again. I don't know what it is here. Maybe it's just because we are putting in so much effort and we are truly building the best community. So join our Discord, become part of our journey. We're going to get access to the signals. I got a lot of questions in our customer support about these signals that you need to be having access for the V3. I will get back to you latest tonight, if not tomorrow. All right? Gonna be back tomorrow. 7 a.m. EST. Put it in your calendar. Put it in your agenda. Much love. And I'll speak to you guys tomorrow. You guys are absolutely the best here. Let me do one more thing real quick before I go. Arthur, thank you, my brother. Patrikas, Luke, Kelly, Rick, Vlogs, David. There we go. That's the way to end the stream. All right, peace. See you tomorrow, fam. Trading, part of the game. See you. Bye-bye. gold.